She don't have her own music. I don't know. Correct the sentence or correct the errors in each sentence. I got it down. Oh yeah. What you got there? You're at 6. Why not? Ortho. Well, what about making
Boy, get that.
for the rest of the week?
Not
You smile over for the rest. Oh, the rest of the year. You never matter. Okay. Oh, no, that's one of
When do you go to East Fish?
I think I want to try to go on Thursdays. Let's wait base. That way I don't.
You have less people here.
Yeah, I'll have less people here. These guys won't need as soon as they. I think it's good. But I have to get that approved by Mr. Napier. I'm not sure that he cares which day, but
I'm sure he does.
that's what I would like to do. So I'll probably go this Thursday, and because then we have exams next week.
Is it next week? Is it next week?
We have 10 days of school until Descanso de Navidad, until Christmas break. That's including today. If you don't even count today, it's way back.
I thought it was this week. And it's pretty bad, a heart attack.
No,
Well,
next
for
Now, if you don't count exam day, that's exam day, yeah. All right, we almost finished?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give this side another minuto. Rápido, chicos.
I don't see it.
Which one is your problem with?
Probably 3 for him. She would probably think 3.
No.
How do you know it doesn't say On number one, you could go like 3 different ways. Take some A, take U-way, or you could take the both.
Right. I understand what you're saying. Okay, let's look at numero uno. Hablamos de numero uno. Okay, so numero uno dice, me te gusta la español. No es correcto. Alright, so, ¿cuáles son los problemas? What are the problems? ¿Cuáles son los problemas? What looks funny to you? Okay, español stands out first. It's not español, so what do we need there? A little squiggle. Yeah, the tilde. The squiggle. Alright, español is fixed. What about the rest of it? El español. Okay. Español is masculino, so we need el español, not la español.
You could just take out the K.
Yeah. And that's what I was looking for, really. Take out that K. It's just me gusta el español. I like Spanish. Okay. That's what I was looking for. And I have seen some people in different classes put both of these together. Mete. And I even have a problem translating that. Spanish is pleasing to you, to me. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds weird. It's difficult. Yeah. So, me gusta el español. Perfecto. It's fixed now. All right. Número dos. Ella trabaja en el clase de química.
So chemical spelled Q.
All right. So, química is completely spelled wrong.
Well, I spelled Q. I don't know.
Química.
You don't have to scroll over.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, we see it now.
All right. Yeah, that's completely spelled wrong. Química. Yeah. All right. What else is wrong? Oh. Okay. La. Day is D-E, not da. I think it's German, right? Da. Is da Russian? Oh, lo siento. All right. What else is wrong?
Well, Eos is it's not plural.
Okay, so if A is our subject, it's trabaja. We knocked that S off.
I changed it to Eos.
All right, there's still some problemas with it. What else do you see wrong? Eastridge, do you see any other problems?
Oh.
Oh, the end.
Okay. Class A should be one S. And then N is E-N, not I-N. That's my Spanglish going on there. It works good in these times of actividades. All right, numero tres. Me gusto converso con amigos. That just doesn't even sound right. No. All right, so what's wrong with that?
Me gusta.
All right, so me gusta. Now, there is actually a version of gustar that's gusto, okay? But we don't use it. We don't use it very often. So, it's always going to be gusta or gustan for you guys, not gusto. Now, we have mucho gusto, like nice to meet you. That's the only time we're going to use gusto right now, okay? So, me gusta converso. Would you keep it AR or would you conjugate it? Me gusta conversar. You gotta keep it in its base form. With gustar, you don't conjugate both verbs. Otherwise, if you say me gusta converso, you're saying I speak or converse with, instead of I like to converse with. You gotta keep the on there. Alright? Okay. Número 4. Nosotros practican el fútbol. East Ridge, what do you see wrong with that? Anything?
First, that's pretty obvious, the way you said it.
Somebody answer. Let me make sure my volume's turned up so I can hear you.
How do you know? Nosotros is spelled wrong.
Nosotros is spelled wrong. How'd I spell it wrong? What do I need to add? Need to add an O. Nosotros. Alright, so nosotros, is it nosotros practican? Is that the right ending?
No.
No, what should it be? Alright, you guys at East Ridge, look, turn to the right, left. Turn to the left and look on the board. What do I have written over there? What's the nosotros form of your verb? Don't look at Sarah, look at Baylor.
We.
Alright, we is nosotros, so what's the nosotros form of your verb? Should it end in A-N or should it end in something different? It should end in almost. Now listen, exactamente. I put that up there so you guys would have, I know I didn't get to see you all when I went, but I put that up there as a reference guide. That is going to stay on that board so you guys don't have any excuse to not know your verb endings because they will stay right there. Got it? See? Bueno. Alright, and then you guys, nobody knows this. If you did, then you're asombroso, but football has an accent though. Did you do it? Cool points for you. No bonus points, but cool points. Alright.
Cool point.
Yeah, cool points are better. Alright, número 5. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this in español. El profesora insana el matemáticos. Okay. Alright, so what are the problems with this? Alright, so profesora only has one F. And if I just change that, la profesora.
Mathematicos is spelled.
Okay.
That ain't even a word.
Okay, that's not even a word. So it's matemáticas. Alright. Is it el matemáticas? Las. What about our verb?
E-N-S-A-N with tilde A.
You guys are going to have to speak up so they can hear you over there. I know I hear you, but I'm pretty sure they don't hear you. Enseña. That's right. Enseña. Not insana. I could see how I got that though. Okay, so la profesora enseña las matemáticas.
You just lifted
You could just change it to el profesor. Yeah, la profesora, el profesor. That could have went either way. Yeah. But the biggest part is enseña las matemáticas, not insana el matemáticos. I just made a new word, and I like it. Okay. All right. Any preguntas? Any questions? No. No? All right. We're going to do something kind of new, kind of not new. I don't have a packet for it, so you guys are just going to have to take notes. So you need to get out your papel. You're going to take notes on this.
Isn't it too close to Bible for you to be introducing new stuff?
No. I could have introduced new vocab, and I actually thought about that, but I'm not going to.
You're a good boy. I was because I'm already feeling class.
Oh, no. All right. This is actually, it's just in addition to the things that we've already been doing. We've been working with AR verbs. We've been working with gustar. We've been making sentences with them, and we've been asking and answering questions. What I'm actually going to talk to you more about today is asking questions. You guys from me asking questions, you kind of get the gist of it. But in Espanol, like in English, actually, no, I take that back. You could do that in English. Just kidding. Okay, I'm thinking out loud. All right. Anyway, don't worry about it. There are 3 types of questions that you guys are going to learn about in Espanol. 3 kinds. 3 types of questions. Now, I got my thoughts together now. I can say this. We use 2 of these types in English. One of them we don't unless we're Yoda. And you'll entertain in a second. Okay? So, the first type of question in Espanol is the intonation question. Intonation. Anybody at Valley or Eastridge in the band, or you're a musician? Anybody over there? Musician? Singer? Play something? Nobody? Anybody over here?
My dad drums.
You were in band. I'm the only musician in here. You play piano? All right. Well, just for your information, I play the piano. I'm teaching myself guitar, and I can play every saxophone.
Nice.
Nice. Huh?
Mad skills.
Mad skills. Yes. All right. Okay. So intonation is a band word, but that doesn't really pertain to any of us here because we don't know. Okay. What happens in intonation? Yeah, it's pitch. Yeah. So, an intonation question in Espanol looks like this. That's what it looks like. Baila salsa. Okay. What you do with an intonation question is you take a statement, you make a sentence. Statement. Wow. Somebody's sick.
Wow.
Please don't cough up a lung, and if you do, we need to have it recorded so we can put it on YouTube.
We can't say this right now. And I'm just gonna name it. But thank you, kind of let it. Yeah. She kind of just got out.
All right. So, intonation question. You take a statement and you frame it in question marks. So, I had baila salsa. If I read it just like that, the way that you read it and say it is important. So if I just say flat, baila salsa, that's a statement. You salsa dance. If I say it with intonation, it becomes a question. So listen to the difference, okay? Statement, baila salsa. Question, baila salsa? Do you hear the difference? My voice goes up at the end when it's a question. Baila salsa? So it's like, whee! Your voice goes up. All right, so clase, repiten después de mí. Here's your statement. Flat, baila salsa.
Baila salsa.
Okay, question, baila salsa?
Baila
Salsa.
Bueno, muy bien. Okay, so that's an intonation question. All you do, you frame it in question marks, and you say it with a little oomph at the end. Baila salsa? Sí.
Baila salsa.
Bueno. Okay. Okay, so that's your first type of question. Any preguntas about this one? It's pretty easy. Okay? Or an intonation question with Gustar. I'll do that before I move on. We've already done these. This is a good one. ¿Te gusta hablar?
You have to scroll back over.
¿Te gusta hablar? Statement. ¿Te gusta hablar? You like to speak. Question. ¿Te gusta hablar? Do you like to speak? Okay, that's an example with gustar. Can I change slides, or do you guys need to copy down anything?
You're good, teacher.
Alright. Alright. Second type of question. Why is that not working? Okay. This one is the one that everybody has problems with, because this is the one that we don't do in English. We had intonation. Now we have an inversion question. What do you think inversion means? Back. Ustedes español. That's how you flip it.
Scroll down. And over.
Hablan ustedes español? Now with gustar, you're not gonna you can't invert it. You can't do this inversion. This is just with AR, ER, and IR verbs, ser, things like that. But you can't actually do an inversion with gustar. It's just these. Okay? So hablan ustedes español? It's kind of like doing a Yoda. Speak, do you Spanish?
Why? Why would you do this?
It is a question.
Couldn't you just use,
Contain.
intonation and Yoda? I'm putting that
Yoda talk.
It's the Yoda question. I hope we're familiar enough with Star Wars. Alright, so that's all you do. You flip it. You flip the subject and the verb. Now, will you use this a lot? Probably not. You're probably going to use the first one the most, where you just frame your statement in question marks. But when you hear people speak, say, for example, you go to El Azul, they're going to invert that question, because that's what a native speaker is used to more. So this type is what you're going to hear more, but it may not be what you're comfortable using. So you just have to be able to recognize that they're asking you a question and they're flipping it. So a lot of times And a lot of times when we do work, when we do our little workbook pages or whatever, and you have to fill in a blank with the verb, the correct form of the verb, and it's a question, you're always going to have to look after your blank because that's where your subject comes in. We've had to do that before, and it's been a little bit tricky, but...
Does Paula, does she learn this in her Spanish class, I guess? Does she learn different types of questions? If I ask her
It's like,
if
we take their
I wonder if their classes like that.
I would say that, at some point when they study Spanish grammar, they learn these things, because I think we did in English learn about making questions when we were very little.
We learned about
That's like
questions.
their
We
first,
didn't learn
second
about
grade.
the 3 types.
Yeah, we have one type of questions called
We learned
question.
you start with this word and end with a question.
But we actually have 2 types, and I didn't think about it, and it didn't register until now. All right, Eastridge, can I move to the next slide?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That
That did not sound promising. Dios mío. No. All right. 3rd type.
What?
It's called a tag question. Tag. You're it. All right. So a tag question is a statement, comma, and then you're either going to add no at the end or verdad.
Very good.
Wow, that is an awful question mark. Verdad. Verdad. Clase, repiten después de mí. Verdad.
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 Muy bien. That means right. Right. We do this in English. We do tag questions. Salud. You guys are tired, right?
See.
That's a tag question. Okay? Or you're Spanish students. Right. Right. Okay, that's a tag question. We do that in English. You just didn't know that that's what that was called. Okay? It's because we don't go that in depth. Alright, so what you do with a tag question is you make your statement, you just make your normal sentence in Espanol, and you add at the end, no or verdad. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 Jesus. No. Alright, so I'm going to give you 2 examples. Alright. ¿Cómo se el español? No? So what am I saying in that pregunta? You're taking Spanish. Isn't that right? Or no? ¿Tomas español? No? That was pretty easy. Tintin? No. All right.
Add this to the inversion?
No, I wouldn't add it because then that's like double question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or all right. Or te gusta descansar, ¿verdad? You like to rest, right? See. All right. So those are examples of your tag question. Pretty simple. That one's the easiest one by far. Just adding no or verdad to the end of it. Okay. Preguntas. No. Since it's Monday morning and you guys are so sleepy and tired because you did so many things this weekend and you stayed up way too late doing whatever, Okay, we're gonna do some practica so you don't fall asleep.
I don't fall asleep. I just have to see.
That is where you.
I just like to sit here and stare at
asleep.
Okay, so it's not going to be the most fun practica in the world, but it's going to be practica. All right, I am going to give you a series of statements, and you are going to put them into questions. Easy stuff. Easy. Write these down, and I'm going to indicate at the end of each sentence what kind of question I want you to turn it into.
Oh.
Oh, see, no. All right, are we ready? All right.
Like, so do we right there? Right there, what kind of?
I do this at a county.
Okay, so I'm going to abbreviate INT for intonation, INV for inversion, and T for tag. Okay? So INT, that's going to be what? Intonation question. Uh-huh. Yeah, you have to rewrite it. Dios mío.
Sound like a whale.
That was good. That was good.
Oi, okay.
Okay.
What's so funny?
No sé.
What's funny? Shut up, Kate.
Girls, please. Guys, be quiet.
Oh, chicos, Dios mío.
Can you just calm down? Yeah, Evelyn, thank you. What difference is on it for? We don't know yet, bad girl. You are not.
All right. There you go.
What do you like, a bigger board or something?
Bigger board. This is big as it is.
Well, can you see everything on there?
Yeah.
Alright, what's number 4? Let's start over a little bit. So let it go back. Yeah, buddy. Probably needs to go on. Like, I need number 6.
I want this white paper.
6. I just had the question, are bear God and no interchangeable? Yes. You can use whichever one you want to, really. They're both going to mean the same thing. You can use no or bear God. Yeah, it's a good idea to try to use it so you don't forget it. You don't forget what it means.